2/10 or something like that. If practicing and doing are too different, then you're going to have a problem. Because then you're going to do all this stuff when you're practicing, and it's not going to carry over to the performance. It's like, gee, it worked at home. Why doesn't it work? And that still happens to me. I get in front of an audience, and all the stuff I worked on at home, it doesn't come out. Why is that? What's the difference? How does my mind know that this is time to get it wrong? When I was at home, I got it right. And so I started getting into those differences, and there's a lot of things. It's very subtle. For example, let's suppose that you do all your practicing in the morning. That's the only time you can practice. But you do all your gigs at night. Well, there's going to be a difference. It's a different time of day. Whereas if you practice at the same time that you perform, there's going to be more carryover of what you learn in practice is going to carry over. So what I realized is, like, I want to make practicing different only in the respect that it makes it easy for me to get stuff together. But I don't want to make it so different that there's no carryover from practicing to doing. So how can I make them more similar? And I started thinking about things like for example, pretending that I'm performing. Even if I'm alone, I pretend. I get the feeling like I imagine that there's people out there. Maybe I'll even put pictures up of an audience. And I'll play to the audience, I'll look at different people, and I'll play to those people, Stuff like that to remind me, okay, I'm doing this for a performance. Sometimes the only difference between practicing and performing is, let's take the audience away. That part's messing me up. It's making me nervous. Okay, do the same thing without an audience. Well, the point I'm making is that practicing is a goal-oriented thing. You do it for a purpose. And when you've achieved the purpose, you go back to do it. You don't want to get lost in practicing. But at the same time, it is good to separate a little bit. So what I started to do is I started to think, okay, how can you